live to grow, and we are honored to present this key to the city, to Dirtbags Neighborhood Hood. This key is a token of our appreciation for your collaboration and partnership on today's day, October 18, 2024. Let this key keep you humble, let this key make you strong, and let this key enlighten all of our young people, our Broadview young scholars. We're here because of them. So we thank you and we honor you and we appreciate you being in the Greater Broadview and being with you.
Let's give them.
Welcome back to another video with IDN TV. Now on our channel, we give you direct news and we get right into it. Now, Lil Durk was arrested last night due to charges involving a unaliving for hire scheme targeting the rapper Quando Rondo. The situation stems from a long-standing tension between the two artists following a 2020 altercation involving King Von, Lil Durk's close friend and associate who lost his life. Durk is accused of orchestrating and planning, including 5 individuals from his own OTF crew, to harm Rondo. This happened in Los Angeles, California.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple shots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people in one car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside shot back.
Can I get some space, please?
It ended at Santa Monica Boulevard. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. One man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. The 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We still don't know what spurred it all, but LAPD says it started at a gas pump.
Victim vehicle, they pulled up, they were pumping gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas, and the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started at those victims.
Investigators are still trying to piece together details, but they're looking for a white 4-door sedan with suspects wearing dark clothing.
Police helicopters overhead, so we knew something was up.
People in the neighborhood shocked by the news.
Disappointed. There have been a lot of incidents in the past couple of years. It does seem that things have been happening more often on Melrose, between Fairfax and Melrose and around here.
According to TMZ, Rondo was not injured.
Federal authorities have detailed evidence tying OTF Only the Family, Lil Durk's label, to the scheme, including financial records and security footage of the alleged planning of the stages against Quando Rondo. Federal authorities allege that Lil Durk orchestrated a plan to target rapper Quando Rondo, hiring 5 individuals from his OTF group to carry out the attack. The indictment indicates that associates used Lil Durk's company resources to cover travel expenses and obtain weapons, including a machine weapon. Evidence reportedly includes security footage, financial transactions, and vehicle rentals showing individuals trailing Rondo's vehicle in West Hollywood in August of 2022. This effort was intended to avenge King Von's passing, as far as the altercation with Rondo's group in 2020. Now, if convicted, Lil Durk could be facing a significant time due to the severity of the charges tied to the alleged unaliving for hire. When I say unaliving for hire, you guys know what I'm saying. He put a bag on somebody's head and he sent them boys to go get him. They're probably going to add some weapon enhancements as well, which could lead to a life sentence. Now, depending on the federal charges and court outcomes. Now, of course, this is a federal case, so who knows? But one thing about the feds, like I've been saying since I started making these videos, they get all the information they need, they get all the homework they need, and then they come crashing down. Now, Lil Durk allegedly this mugshot was taken last night, and it looks like the U.S. Marshals got him, and he was arrested in Miami, Florida, Broward County, so around that area in Miami, around that area of Florida rather. So let's talk about this in the comments. If you guys would like me to go over the indictment, I can slowly go over it and make sure you guys understand exactly what's going on. But yeah, Durk is locked up, and you know how the feds play. Once you get locked up, you're not getting a bond. One thing you guys kind of forgot about, Durk had a case in Atlanta where him and King Von actually got in an altercation downtown Atlanta, I believe. Long story short, either out of two of them, King Von or Lil Durk, go away for that crime. It just so happened that King Von lost his life in Atlanta, and they pinned everything on King Von, and Lil Durk got off scot-free. Not really scot-free. It looks like the feds were trailing him and got all the information. So,
case against a rapper accused in a shooting outside of the Varsity will move forward. Today, Lil Durk appeared in court where a judge ruled there was enough evidence for him to go to trial. Channel 2's anchor Lori Wilson is live near where the shooting happened, near the Varsity, and Lori, police say they have video evidence in this case.
Jovita, APD says they used at least 5 cameras from local businesses, including this BP, as well as from the Varsity across the street in order to build their case against Lil Durk and his co-defendant. On Friday, detectives from Atlanta and Chicago testified in the criminal case against rapper Lil Durk in Fulton County Court. They say around 5 in the morning on February 5th, Lil Durk, whose real name is Dirk Derek Banks, and his co-defendant Devontae Bennett were seen on camera involved in Alexander Witherspoon, a person police say they knew.
They were hanging out. They went to a studio to make music.
The rapper and Bennett listened to the evidence against them in court. Police told the judge later that night the victim, Banks, Bennett, and others went to a nightclub, a gas station, and ended up in the parking lot of the Varsity. That's when Witherspoon said he was robbed and shot.
He said his chain was snatched off his neck, and he had $30,000 stolen from him, and they stole the vehicle he was driving.
Police say Banks was seen on tape.
You see Mr. Banks' arm out the window firing several shots at the victim, towards the victim.
Banks' attorney says this is a celebrity witch hunt.
Were it not for the celebrity status of these two individuals, then this would be an aggravated assault.
Banks released a single, "Turn Myself In," the day he turned himself in. It's gotten almost 7 million views. The prosecutor charging this wasn't just a robbery and but gang activity. She put a Chicago detective on the stand to testify that Banks and Bennett are members of Chicago gangs.
Is it possible to continue your affiliation and even commit crimes when you move out of Chicago if you're in a different city or if a different area?
Yes, ma'am.
The judge ruled today there is enough evidence to move forward with all charges against Banks and Bennett, including criminal intent as well as criminal gang activity. They'll be back in front of a judge in a month to ask for bond. Live downtown, Lori Wilson, Channel 2 Action News.
All right, Lori, of course, we will continue to watch what happens here. Dirk Banks spoke exclusively to Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Winnie just before he turned himself in last month.
You're about to surrender as we speak.
Yeah.
How come?
Because I have nothing to add. Like, I have nothing to run from.
Did you do it? Did you shoot this man? Did you commit the other crimes of which you're accused?
No.
You can watch Mark's interview with Lil Durk by clicking on the story on our homepage on our website, WSBTV.com.
Like I said, I will read the indictment if you guys would like. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new, get in the comments below. Even if you get to the end of this video, just put in the comments if you usually don't comment. I will catch you in the next video. IDN signing out.